strong way of what you're doing. Word up. Shit. You know, one more time, everything that I'm up to personally, this is a slice of the pie. A slice. I'm gonna run this shit through Dad's Devout and Devoted Solutions, which is the name of my group home. But everything that I'm doing, and somebody like Mitra is a shit. Hold the fuck on, man. Mitra, you got to calm down. Your fucking feet around.
I see her feet.
Hey, drink. Hold the fuck on. Drink that drink. Look, I got Mitra some pat because I had a couple people that was supposed to show up. I'm gonna holler at them when I see them. Word up. No matter what. A couple beautiful young ladies, entrepreneurs, from crumbs to bricks, mothers, strong-minded women. I don't like to use the modern day terminology, but I view them as queens and view them as individuals that have persevered definitely through certain levels of adversity, whether or not it be trials and tribulations of finances, trials and tribulations of death, trials and tribulations of situations that you go through with your children. Right now, I view African American women as a really, really strong backbone up until the point African American males figure out again who they are, what they are, and where they're going because they send all type of fucking agendas at us that keep us distracted from what as well as who that we're supposed to be. But throughout that, we have a lot of strong black women within our culture, for sure, within our country, for sure, but within our communities, the African American women there are some women that are standing up and saying, "Hey, look, I'll take the lead. I can get to the bag. Yeah, I want husband. Yeah, I want this. I want that. But for right now, we have a lot of women that are like 10 toes down that are handling their business as far as strong African American, vibrantly thriving women within our community. We got a young Mitra on the show today, but we had a couple more other individuals coming, but some took place. I'm gonna holler at them about it too, because they should have gave me a shout out. Now they did. Certain things took place. We're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna definitely keep it pushing. But one more time, this is one of our episodes of Picking Up the Pieces, where for real we just coming in off the top because me and my man we were talking about my man Daylon, we were talking about this is a good drink. This is sangria. I forgot the name of it. It's a sangria. It's some wine. I had to go get Mitra a little bottle of Patron because I knew her little ass was gonna be nervous. I've been pressing her about, girl, go ahead and take a couple shots. She over here clicking her heels together like she fucking Dorothy, and this is the Wizard of motherfucking Oz. All right? Well, she a savage though. Word up. Mitra is a savage. Picking Up the Pieces. It's a podcast where we get together. I've been grabbing people that I know, younger, older, middle age. It doesn't really matter. Individuals that represent home as well as the community. What we're trying to do to come together to figure out certain answers, certain issues, certain boundaries that we can get past and get to for real at financial wealth. Within our communities, that's what we're lacking, financial wealth, because we're always thinking about going to work versus ownership. We're always thinking about renting versus buying that joint and having the mortgage. So, but today, I got a young lady that's on. She understands what it takes to move forward as a strong African American young lady, as a mother. You know what I mean? As a grandmother.
Yes.
As a grandmother. As a grandmother. Not only does she understand the process to be able to persevere through adversity, she understands philanthropy as well. And you know that's dealing with when you're in a strong financial situation, how do you give back from your institution? This young lady also gives back by way of her establishment, which is cosmetology. You know exactly who she is. In a minute, I'm about to ask her, who are you, Metra? She's going to tell me who she is. She's going to tell me she is a mother, grandmother, and so on and so forth. Most importantly, she's a daughter. She's a daughter. You know what I mean? Most definitely. She's a friend. She's a cousin. She's a huge financial mentor within the community. She is a point of contact for young ladies to figure out that I'm strong, I'm black, I'm beautiful, and I can do it on my own. She's that point of contact within that area. One thing that we don't do within our communities is we don't shake hands. Once somebody has went somewhere and they've made it in that position, we don't shake hands. And this is how other cultures find financial freedom. They shake hands and they have networking conversations. Metra has moved forward to say, not only am I going to shake one person's hands, I'm going to shake y'all babies' hands and show them how to get through the avenues as well as the pitfalls that they may come across, because I've experienced those situations. I'm going to show y'all babies how to move forward on that. And when I say babies, I'm talking about 20, 30-year-olders, your teenagers, 18, 19, starts at 18, right? Nothing less, 16? So, hey, I'm giving her a huge introduction like I'm Steve Harvey. You see the lineup. This is this lineup, this hairdo, because I don't get my hair cut. I get my motherfucking hair done. I get my hair done at Positive Vibes by A1T Roy. You see this lineup. You see this introduction, the Steve Harvey introduction that I'm giving this beautiful young lady, this mother, this grandmother, this matriarch of our community, stand up A1, daughter of my main man Marty. This young lady is coming on to speak to us about who she is, what she is, her mission, her vision, where it started, the grind that you have to go through, different emotions that you have to go through, different situations that you have to go through to begin to understand what purpose and passion looks like and how you make that pay. This is my homegirl, Metra, straight up out of A1. Talk to us, Metra, about who you are as well as what you are. She all worried about talking about some motherfucking tours, my makeup, and so on and so forth. Ain't Metra beautiful regular though? Metra, talk to him about who you are. You know, your mother. Give your babies a shout out. Please talk to the people. That camera right there. Go ahead, girl.
Thanks for having me, Torrance. First and foremost, I'm LaMetra Flowers, owner of LaTouch Cosmetology Institution, also LaTouch Beauty Salon, located in the Valley Shopping Center and also in Reading, Ohio. I'm an entrepreneur of 21 years, and I'm successful at it. I do believe it's a blessing all at once. And that's pretty much it.
Shit. No,
I
that
am
ain't
a
it.
mother and a grandmother. I'm a sister. I'm a best friend, cousin, aunt. That's about it. Niece. That's about it, Torrance.
Nah, hell no. Nah, hell no. So I explained to Metra that I'm gonna pull these answers up out of her, right? What happens when you take leadership roles within the community financially and you make it through your process successfully is you don't actually understand the magnitude.
How you doing?
The magnitude. On in, bro. No, you Gucci. What's up? My main man, Antoine's on deck. Y'all know where Antoine is. He brought his grandbabies with him. This is a family show. Remember, Picking Up the Pieces is a family show.
Yes, sir.
But we're talking about what we can do as home as well as community to build it up to make sure our youngsters, those that are coming after us, those that are coming while we're developing them. Antoine had to bring his grandbabies in today because one more time, Picking Up the Pieces is about home and community and what we can do to build it up. Look at the OG grandfather. Look at me. Look at us. We're grandfathers. we are the new parents. You know what I mean, Metra? We're for real, we're the new parents. God makes no mistakes. God said, I'm preaching. God said, I am going to make the babies have babies. So their parents can take care of the grandbabies as if they were parents. And here we go. we're going to get this back right within our communities. Word up. Because we're young grandparents.
For sure.
But we still focus. We're strong physically. We're strong mentally. And we can be strong aggressively to make sure that things are going to fall in place.
Sure.
Word up.
Our eyes are open now.
Baby.
Our eyes are open now. You know, our eyes have always been open. You know, even as fathers, you know, I always say I was a disciplinarian father. You know, I was sit down, do what I say, not as I do. You know what I mean? But now, with these people, these my little homies. You know what I'm saying? These are the little homies right here. Say what's up. You get a little camera on there, man. Tell them y'all name, man. What's your name? Reese. What's your name? So I always say I'm a better grandpa. I'm more patient. You know what I'm saying? I'm more patient. You know, I know a little bit more at 47 than I did at 21. You know what I'm saying? So I could give them a little more. And I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? We learning together. But one thing I know about my grandchildren and just children in general, they're very bright. Wow. Very, very, very bright. Very, very, very open. And it's up to like us to instill into these people. You know what I'm saying? You told me you was bringing your grandson. That's the only reason I brought my grandkids today, bro. Yeah. I think I got set up a little bit.
Dude, look. Hey, they been tough. Hey, no, look. So, you guys know about Revo Sort, my trucking company that I began. I had to drive that joint today. And $700 a day, $35 a week, some mud. So I had to make sure that I did that job today. But most importantly, I want to give Lisa Moyer's family a huge shout out. We lost Lisa Moyer several days ago. A1 soldier, beautiful African American woman. We lost her. We didn't lose her. She transitioned. And we're going to have to catch up with her later. So I made sure that I made that ceremony. And in that process, I've just been all the way behind, homie. You know what I mean? But I'm on point now. We on deck. I got Metra on deck. Had a few people that didn't come. This young lady's name is Metra.
Okay.
Everything, any shows or whatever ideas that we come up with, me and Antoine, we running past each other. You know what I mean? We're a team in this situation. We're going to make something happen. We're picking up the pieces. Word up. I'm going to stay consistent. Word up, man. I'm going to maintain a high level of continuity. I don't lose that shit. I was just telling Metra that just a second ago. She thinks she's the only person that don't lose that shit. Me too. So, but Metra is on, man. Metra, can you talk to Antoine? Hey, just talk to him like you're talking to him about who you are. The shit you already just told our viewers. But so tell the homie Antoine. Antoine is the one that for real approved this show. He like, man, you got homegirls for real out the city that's handling their business and on point, and they're staying consistent and they're helping the community.
We heard
hell yeah, I
we
got
heard
about
the
4
dude
5
side last show. We heard the dude side last show. You know, so
she know. Well, they know her.
Okay.
She the big little dog in the hood.
Okay.
Big little young dog in the hood. She the young homie, but she big dog though, right?
For sure.
Metra, can you tell Antoine a little bit about who you are as well as what you are, baby? Word up, she big. She big dude.
Really
She big dude.
Okay.
I'm just the owner of La Touch Cosmetology Institution.
Okay.
La Touch Beauty Salon.
Okay.
Entrepreneur for 21 years.
Yes, ma'am.
And counting.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's just
so
about
modest,
it.
So modest.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, she being extremely modest. So with that being
modest.
said, Antoine,
Yes, sir.
LaMetra has how many chairs in there?
And where?
In the school.
30.
She has 30 chairs in that joint,
I
man.
have 41 students enrolled.
41 students enrolled, 30 chairs. Now, we're talking about young ladies that at times don't understand who they are as well as what they are. And they're looking for somebody to hold on to, not to say that their mothers or their grandmothers are not doing it. But we're living in an age where technology, what they're seeing, what they're hearing, is more of a negative motivator versus a positive motivator, right? So here comes individuals like Metra to say, hold on. I know what you're looking at as far as social media. I know what you're looking at as far as OF. I just learned about OF. OnlyFans.
Okay.
I know what you're looking at as far as, you know, he getting money and I'm gonna just move with him. Metra comes along and says, hey, I understand all of that, but I need you to grasp an understanding of what a career field looks like.
For sure.
I need you to grasp on to what it looks like to say, oh, no matter what, I got me. I'm going to move with you and I can ride with you, but I'm strong over here mentally, emotionally, as well as financially.
Yes.
And let me give you a ticket to that process for just a few little dollars. Not a whole lot of dollars. Because we ain't talking about a job which stands for just over broke.
Right.
Shout out to the Urban League.
Sure.
We used to offer opportunities to get jobs, just over broke.
Yeah.
But just over broke is not going to get us up out of our situation of poverty. Just over broke is not going to get us to where we're paying a mortgage and not rent. Just over broke is not going to turn us into ownership versus employees. That's cool. She's coming in offering real career opportunities to the young ladies. Hey, we're living in 2023 where in some cases some men going to slide in there, right? They can come on in there too. Are they eligible? Men.
Yes, they
For
are.
the school.
Yes.
With that being said, here are career opportunities, not where you're making 20, 30, 40, 50,000 a year.
Absolutely.
Man, I'm going to plug you to an opportunity to create 6 figures a year. This is what LaMetra is offering on a revolving quarterly basis. These at 30 graduate, let's slide 30 more in there. You know what I mean? From crumbs to bricks. And let me show you how to get with this. This is what the young lady has groomed herself into. But special shout out to her father. Because without her father, her mother too, though, for real. Her mother too. Her mother too.
I got a question.
Yeah, my fault. Go ahead.
I had a question real quick. I was thinking about this because Torrance has brought every guest on, right?
Yeah.
They've been some dope. I've learned a lot from everybody. How the hell you know all these people? Yeah. he go deep into families too. You know what I'm saying? He just don't know the person. He about to tell us about the mom and dad. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's experience though.
Okay.
It's experience.
Okay.
I came in the drug game in 1988.
Okay.
When I came into the drug game in 1988, I bumped into a few kings. And there were a lot of kings. Homies like Ron Say, homies like Blue, homies like Fashawn, homies like Big Lou, homies like Cool Cat Marty, which is her father. You know what I mean? Homies like Fat Mac. And when I came into that game, man, what I seen is opportunity. Incredibly ambitious I am. In order to come into everybody not gonna make it through it. Some homies gonna do a lot of time in the penitentiary. Some homies not gonna know how to evolve. Some homies they lose their minds, like literally they lose their minds. Things happen. Some homies can't shake what they started in the beginning as far as addictions. Some homies don't make it through. Some homies don't make it through. They make it through spiritually, but they don't make it through in the physical form.
For sure.
Right? I'm just a brother that paid attention to what was taking place, and just through the grace of God, I was picking up game as I went through, and I was shaking hands.
I get you.
You know what I mean? I'm an extrovert. I'm a brother I'm a social bug. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shake hands and I'm gonna get to know people. And in that process, my personality is infectious. As long as you ain't no hater, and you ain't no sucker, and you can't be insecure fucking around with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? You gotta be strong.
Right.
You gotta be strong, but outside of that, I'm a connections man. I'm a resource machine. I'm Mr. Opportunity, man. I went to school for my associates as well as my bachelor's. And in that process, man, I met people. Why wouldn't I bring all of these different walks of life in on the show like LaMetra? She is she just doesn't understand, like, and there are other individuals within our communities that are like me, but they don't actually understand the power that they've given to people that didn't have power before. You know what I mean? It's an empowering situation. I had to go to power to my Lord and Savior, but it's always good if you can go to empowerment to someone that looks like you, moves like you, knows your trials as well as your tribulations. This is where individuals like LaMetra come into play, from crumbs to bricks, like not just literally crumbs to bricks, your way of thinking. Like, ooh, I'm going to elevate, I'm going to evolve. And while I'm moving, I'm going to lift while climbing. You're lifting while climbing. So you moving on your ladder, but you're grabbing a whole community of individuals and bringing them with you. You know what I mean? God doesn't pay attention to to everything and everybody. It is his job, but I wholeheartedly believe that he pays attention to those that are sacrificing in some type of way. You got to give back to the people in order for you to continue to receive the mercy as well as the grace. And individuals like Metra, as well as other young ladies within our community, I believe that African American women are the backbone of what we're going through right now, and as well as the front bone, because we're following an agenda of losing. Now, yeah, our women over here tripping for a minute though. For real, they tripping. But the strength of what they're doing is holding us together. So that's actually being attacked at this point. But individuals like Metra, man, come on, man. Metra, talk to us about what encouraged you to say, I'm going to be an entrepreneur and I ain't going to work at no factory, or I ain't going to work. What encouraged you to say, man, I'm going to be an entrepreneur? Can you tell them about that part, babe?
To be truthful, because my mom couldn't do hair. And I had to do my own hair. And it developed to be a passion for it. Like, I love to do it, not just for the money, but the way it make people feel and stuff like that. I never thought that I would be a salon owner, even a hair school owner. Like that. It was my dad's vision.
Okay.
Like sometimes somebody.
Your dad? Who?
My dad's vision. His name is Marty Jackson.
Okay.
So sometimes people got more faith in you than you have in yourself. So and that was the case.
Yes.
I worked in a salon and got fired from a salon when I was 19 years old. Okay. My daddy said, "You got too many clients. I'm gonna get you your own shop." I didn't even believe it. I didn't even think it was coming. I never wanted to do the paperwork side of it because it never was my vision. It was his, but I knew I could fill it up though. Like you get it for me, watch I fill it up, kind of thing. So that's how it started when I was 22 years old. It started like that, and I was on Rockdale, and off of Burn It.
Okay.
Yeah, so Rockdale and Harvey. That's where we started off at, and we was there for a while, and then he was murdered 2 years into our business in front of the salon. So that made me move to Charlotte because I wanted to change something peaceful. I couldn't keep living like that. I wanted to change just a different look of life kind of thing. But I still was doing hair though, and things didn't work out in Charlotte. So I came back. When I came back, I moved my salon into Redding. Only because I didn't want to be in the hood no more. I wanted to have a peace of mind, be at work and stay at work, and a different environment for my clients as well. So then I moved to Redding, and Redding is where the salon's still at. So it's been open, going on 21 years next year.
Hold on. Shit. Because startup businesses go dead in a year.
Yes.
2 years. The life expectancy is 3 years.
I had a different drive.
How long?
21. It'd be 21 years. So like once my dad was killed, like it wasn't no way I was gonna let his blood, sweat, and tears just go to waste. Like no way, shape,
your why got stronger.
Yeah, like no way, shape. It wasn't an option for me to let it close down. So it gave me a different kind of drive. So, and that's where I'm at with it now. Like and he always told me, as long as you do right by this salon, you will never want for nothing. So that was what I always had in the back of my mind. Like I'm gonna keep this because he told me this. Like and.
Playing a good season inside of you.
And he did.
You playing a great season inside of you. And then you weren't selfish, right?
No, sir.
No,
sir. I had I can say maybe about 21 people that ever worked in the salon with me before. Wow. None of us ever beef. We all still like brothers and sisters.
Absolutely.
I'm a witness. I encourage them, if you stay with me, because we got our own sweets. We opened up with sweets.
Okay.
Like I would say one of the first ones in Cincinnati that had their own sweet.
Say it again. I'm sorry. Can you say it again? Hold the fuck up. Let me put this one like this. Go ahead, baby.
I would say I was the first one with a total salon full of sweets.
Wow.
It was other open salons with like maybe one suite or something like that, but we opened up a doctor's office and turned every room in the doctor's office into a suite. So
where was that located? I'm sorry.
Rockdale and Harvey.
Word up. Shout out to A1.
On Burn It.
Shout out to A1. Stand the fuck up, son.
So that's what we started at. So like anytime someone ever left my salon, I would encourage them like, stay here. This like your business running inside of my business. But if you ever choose to leave to go do your own thing, open up your own thing. So usually the people that ever left my salon went to open up their own thing.
Okay.
Something like that. So, and then that's pretty much it, I think.
That's a lot. That's a
That's
lot.
your mission.
That's a lot. Yes.
That was her mission.
Yes.
That is actually your mission.
Yes.
The mission for me, what's your mission? The mission is the valley that you have to go through to get to your peak. You know what I mean? And then once you get to the peak, you're like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Well, I know what my mission is. You know, I'll start talking and I'll keep talking, right? Antoine.
Yes, sir.
Her mission is, from what I heard, is, my daddy said, keep going, don't stop. Like, put your heart into everything and all of the moves that you're gonna do. Understand perseverance, understand ambition, and keep pushing through, right? That's what I heard. That's the mission part. And the money is in the mission part too, right? Because you got to get money. Her daddy was a gambling. Word up. He was a cold gambler.
Yeah.
He was a cold dresser.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Word up.
The best father ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know y'all good fathers. But like, it was something different for me.
Yes.
Who we talking about again? I'm sorry.
Marty Jackson.
You got to talk to the mic.
Marty Jackson. That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Awesome father. He fathered 3 kids. We all 10 years apart. Every last one of us. I have a brother and a sister that's 23.
What's the names? I'm sorry. What's the names?
Martinez and Maya. Them we are his 3 kids that he left here. So.
Okay. Wow.
All right.
Best father ever.
Yeah, best father
Best
ever.
father
Never
ever.
argued with me,
Yes.
never whooped my butt. I always
Yes.
just encouraged me to get
You
my
ain't never
own
get no
money.
whoopings from Marty?
Never even argued. He always taught me to get my own thing and never depend on nobody but God. So.
Absolutely.
Part of picking up the pieces is that my motto is picking up the pieces so the pieces are already there. Right. And we are being part of change, right? So all information that is given and picking up the pieces, we sharing game with people that have lived life. These aren't just people that are just talking just to talk. Everybody can show their paperwork. You feel me? It's a different type of paperwork. I just heard about the paperwork game. You get what I'm saying? Because I ain't never been incarcerated. But, they say you got to walk around with your paperwork and tell what charges you got and all this and that.
Negative, you don't.
That's negative. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is people admire that, it seems like. Let's start admiring different things. You feel me? Let's start admiring the woman with the 21-year-old business, black woman.
That's why I keep shouting that quantitative numbers.
Yeah. Let's admire
people
that.
Don't understand numbers.
This woman, she I just came in on the store. You know what I'm saying? She's a regular human being.
Absolutely. In the hood, from the hood, off of Urban Street.
You know what I'm saying?
Bottom of Fours.
That didn't give up.
Yeah, for sure.
That suffered a massive tragedy, losing her father to murder.
By one of my relatives.
Oh, come on. That's too much.
Hey, what you're doing is extremely novel, right? Because I talked to my child. My child is 32. And I try to explain to her, don't wait till I'm gone to get up on the podium and talk about, Daddy, I'm going to do it. I knew you was, I heard you. I didn't do it before, but Daddy, I'm going to do it now.
Yeah.
I promise I'm going to do it. I say that to say this. You're what's called an outlier in statistics. In statistics, like, even in the stock market, it's up and down. It's what's called a variable rate. And then there's a fixed rate, one that goes straight across, like mortgages, right? You got to be careful about what you sign up for. With that being said, you're an outlier. You're the one that peaked up real high, but you up there by yourself, or maybe 3 or 4 or 5 other individuals, and then it came back to the normal line, right? I say that to say this. Whatever you said, I was there.